everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today our minion roulette is giving us the model Vanguard, and today it is time to take care of the last bunch of side quests here in the Ravanian Forelands for the time being. Starting off with unlocking flight at last. Alright, let's see. We want to go up to the second floor. I believe that's where we'll be able to find the quest. I'm actually not entirely sure. There we go, Escas. I will point out that basically all of the quests from here to the end, all the remaining quests in the Ravanian Forelands are going to be here around Anyx Trine, and they're all going to be quest chains. So we're going to have around 13 to 15 quests all in these long quest chains, so we're going to be a little bit busy today. Escas has looks upon you in wonder, curious of your potential. I sense a great power within you. Yes, you will make a suitable adversary. Our younglings must learn the hardships of battle. You will find them just beyond the tower. Go and hold nothing back. Okay, I suppose we are teaching the Dragonets, yes, that's what they're called, how to fight. Or at least what it's like to lose a fight, because there's no way we're losing. And they said hold nothing back, so I'm going to trust that the Dragonets can take care of themselves. You said just beyond the tower? Okay, so down there near a ruined building. Where are they? Are they going to be inside the building? Oh, no, they're just on the far side. Hello there, children. Battle with you? I would rather not waste my time. Perhaps Kumgan would find amusement in something so trivial. I take no pleasure in preying on the weak. If you cannot best Kumscore, I have no business with you. Got it. So we're gonna fight Kumgan, Kumscore, and then we can fight you. I don't understand. Man is not fit to battle with dragons. Nevertheless, I will do as father asks. Uh-huh. You think that we're not fit to fight you? You think we can't handle ourselves? That is going to be a critical mistake if you end up fighting the Ishgardians, so let's, make sure that's not actually a problem you're gonna run into. Why? That's not possible. My brothers will make you pay. How dare you do such a thing to Kumgan? You may have beaten him, but your games end here. And how about you, Kumker? You're not gonna change your tune. What do you mean while mounting? I was not hopping on any sort of mount. There we go, that's the second one down. But how? Where did you obtain such power? No matter, Kumker will deal with you yet. You sure about that? What trickery is this? I will not let you make a mockery of me and my brothers. Children, just admit you're not as strong as you thought. Though you are a little bit tougher than the others, I will admit. And that you're taking a bit more time to take down. Still didn't feel threatened. So this is the strength of man. Perhaps we've underestimated your kind. Good. You've realized your mistake. That's the important thing. Alright, I'll meet you back up with Escas. Escas, good news. I have kicked the shit out of your children. So the younglings have learned their place. Do not worry, my intention is not to foster ill relations, but to teach. The younglings grow too prideful, doubting the strength of men, but thanks to you, they now understand. And hopefully, they won't get their asses handed to them if they end up having to fight Ishgardians. Though, with Nidhogg dead, hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully the war will just simmer down and end at this point. Escos stares at you intently, a strange hunger burning in his eyes. Your fight with the younglings was impressive. I watched closely and your power intrigues me. Do battle with me, that the younglings may see more of proper battle. I am certain Comkur will observe and learn from our example. Alright, I'll meet you back outside and we can fight you. And now I can fly! Ooh, actually, wait, hold on. In that case, it might be a little bit faster to exit and then fly around. Yeah, that is much faster, I think. Alright, then in that case, where are we meeting up? Same place as before? Right next to the children? Alright, Comkur. Want to see a fight? I have never seen Father so excited. I pray you are ready. Oh, he's excited about this, is he? Well, then I'm excited too. Maybe we'll actually have a challenge here. Or not really. Okay, this is a glitch that I hope they fix at some point. Okay, it finally appeared. That quest marker did not appear for a little bit. To think you could defeat even our father, it could even defeat our father. I'm sorry to have doubted your strength before. Will you take him this scale? He's likely to return to the tower to rest. Alright, let's go make the delivery. Make sure he's alright and then we didn't hit him too hard. Escos, hello. How are you doing? You feeling alright? I didn't hurt you too much, did I? You fought well. I expected nothing less. I was told to give you this scale. The magics imbued within the scale torn from the back of Comkur are so great you can feel them pulse in your hand. Ah, a scale from Comkur. How thoughtful. The magics within our scales can grant healing. It seems our battle gave him cause to worry, but it was most invigorating. Flashing claw with steel, matching wits with a worthy opponent. It reminds me of days long past, dueling with knights for sport. The thrill of combat is not easily forgotten. And we got our choice of a cross potion. I'm gonna go with strength. Alright, Escos, what do you have for us next? Escos seems greatly perturbed by something. Morn, the final resting place for dragons, is befouled by vermin. They must be removed. Tyrannosaurs, Vinegaroons, Sarectae, it matters not. Slay 5 of the beasts and cull their numbers. I thought those were Dravonians on your side. Are they not? Alright, well, let's go ahead and get killing then. We'll start with the Cyricta since you're right here. And then while we're whittling you down, let's start making our way over to the next enemy. Vinegaroon! Let's get you next. Oh, and perfect, we got a Tyrannosaur joining the fight. Alright, there's number 3. Let's go for you, and then the one on the right. Okay, you'll be number 5 Tyrannosaur. Killing off a nice mix of them. Make sure nobody survives. Okay, we're good. Let's get back to Escos. Hello there, Escos. I've culled their numbers. Hopefully it's a bit safer in there now. Thank you for your work. The vermin have begun to rally. They would answer the calls to war. But Morn is a place of resting. They cannot be allowed to besmirch those hallowed halls. So they were just getting unruly then. Fair enough. Alright, next up, Indomitable Wyvern. You popped up while we were doing work for Escos. This indomitable wyvern is beside himself with panic over something lost. A man? Will you help me? My sibling has disappeared without a trace. He is still young and inclined to wander. Please find him before he meets with trouble. I suspect he is lost in the Cavern of Morn. You lost your sibling. Alright then. Let's get searching. Looks like not gonna be too far away, just up at the bridge. And there you are. Oh, you are a baby. Ah, the warmth of this cave makes for sound sleep, but now I grow hungry. What do you want? Your brother's looking for you. My brother calls? Then I must leave. Alright, well that was easy enough. Back to the wyvern. Oh good, you made it back safely. Thank you. I was right to call on you. Little one, where is your gratitude? You must forgive him. He is not accustomed to speaking with your kind. Do not worry, I will deal with him. And off they go. Alright, next up, I want to say... let's do how to feed your dragon next. So that's going to be down at ground level. Got it. And then the quest chain starting with no smoking allowed is by far the longest and the one we will finish off with, I believe. Alright, hello there, Toithra. We notice the sound of Toithra's grumbling stomach. Have you ever tasted the flesh of a myacid? My brothers tell me it's a most delectable creature. Would that I had the strength to hunt them myself. If you encounter myacids outside of the tower, could you bring me their meat? Bring 3 chunks of their flesh. I wish to know what they taste like. Alright, let's go kill 3 myacids then. And Zatora's gonna be incredibly sick after this. Yay, just what we wanted. Alright, I'll take care of the other 2, and then I'll meet you back with Toithra. Almost had it. Alright, Toithra, I return to you with 3 chunks of myacid meat. Hopefully it's as delicious as is claimed. Have you seen the myacids? Do you come with their flesh? I do. Despite me being the toughest meat on a myacid, the tail is possibly the most palatable. So this is the meat of the myacid. At last I will know why my kin hunt them so hungrily. This is... so flavorful, so tender. I look forward to the day I can gorge on this beast at my leisure. Well, I'm sure someday you'll be able to. The grumbling of Toithra's stomach seems to be growing louder. I still hunger, but not for meat. No, I crave eggs. Nothing is more delicious than swallowing eggs whole. Their smooth shells slithering down your throat. Bring me 5 eggs from the Gallimimuses of the Somal foothills. They lay eggs in abundance and will not miss what the few I require. Fair enough. Alright, to normally get to the Somal foothills, we need to go to the top level of Anyx Trine and take the path from there, but, well, we can fly now. So, let's see. Looks like we're not fighting the Gallimimuses themselves, we're just gathering their eggs. Those are massive eggs, though. Holy crap. Alright then, let's just gather up 5 of them and get back. Thankfully, they are not difficult at all to spot. Last one over there. Oh my god, there's plenty. There's more than 5. Yeah, they're not going to miss them in that case. I see 7, 8. Possibly more. Though, Toithra, these are some massive eggs. You said you're going to swallow them whole? Good luck with that. There you are, Toithra. I return to you with 5 eggs. You have returned, but did you bring the eggs? I did. The countless bumps and barbs which cover this eggshell almost make you feel sorry for the Gallimimus who laid it. You said they are smooth shells? Yes, you have done well. My hunger is not so easily sated. So smooth, so satisfying. I must find a way to pilfer them myself. Smooth, you say. Dragons really are just built different, I guess. Though his stomach no longer grumbles, Toithra has yet to sate his curiosity. You have fed me well, yet you do not partake of your own spoils. Exactly what do your kind consume for sustenance? Like those living in the Chocobo Forest, I would very much like to try it for myself. Sure! Let's go speak to the people over in Tailfeather and find out what they typically eat. What's the local delicacy for humanoids? Alright, looks like we're actually heading all the way past Tailfeather into the southeastern camp. Alright, Leonulf, what do you like to eat around here? Looking for supper, eh? I don't mind sharing, but these ingredients don't come easy. I'll serve you some, but I need more chocobo meat for later. Got it! So it's chocobo meat that they eat around here. I guess that makes sense. Unfortunate, but it makes sense. Alright then, let's get killing a single chocobo, get its meat, kill a flea while we're at it. And Leonulf, can you make another serving? Ah, a nice golden brown. I'd say this batch is just about done. You find any chocobo meats? Got it right here. If not for its size, the slice of pink meat would appear no different than a common rooster's thigh. Good. This'll do just fine. I have a plate for you over there. Take it while it's still hot. Alright, let's grab that fried chocobo thighs. And back we go to Toithra. Let's go make a delivery. I return with some fried chocobo thighs. Hopefully these are delicious for you. A peculiar scent. What have you brought me? Delicious thighs. This is what they eat in the chocobo forest? Interesting. Ah, disgusting. Why would one sear the flesh of the meat? The natural flavors are all but gone now. Strange breed indeed. I mean, for humanoids, our digestive systems aren't really able to handle raw meat, usually. It needs to be some pretty damn high quality meat for us to be able to. I'm gonna go with the roast canard. Alright, we are down to one final quest chain, and it's gonna be a long one. For this one, you can either take the stairs inside of Anyx Trine or fly all the way up. We're going to the uppermost level of Anyx Trine. And there you are, Gulinkambi. Ooh, we got two options. Let's start with no smoking allowed. Gulinkambi is wrinkling her nose at something. The putrid stench of Gnaths lingers in the air. Stop the fumes that pour from their primitive playthings. I sense 3 in total not far from here. You must stop all of them. Alright, the Gnaths are up to something. Let's go deal with that then. Let's see. Just down the Dana Road? Looks like they're all pretty close together too, so that's nice and convenient for us. Okay, let's swoop in and get searching. Thankfully, with the power of flight, we can navigate and search so easily. Alright, what are they doing with these sensors, I wonder? They have similar smoke just coming out of their Lothas Gnath in abundance. I am genuinely very curious what it's for. Ah, there's the last one. Perfect, I'll meet you back with Gulen Kambi then. I return Gulen Kambi, the Gnathic sensors have been dealt with. Hopefully it smells much better now. The scent of Gnath, it fades. This is not the last of their impudence, of this I am sure. But for now I can protect my eggs in peace. Alright, next up she actually has 2 quest chains. I thought it was just 1, but that's fair. Next up, like Gnaths to a flame. Gulen Kambi is drumming her claws on the floor, a look of lividity clear on her face. The primal Ravana has fallen, and the Gnath grow restless. They would lash out against Kalmeek, against my children yet unborn. I sense the presence of Gnath approaching the tower, 3 in total. You must slay those who would do my children harm. Alright. Ooh, they are actually really, really close. Oh dear, they are just outside the tower. In that case, let's get murdering. Where are you, Gnath? Right over here? You got in close. You cannot keep us from the dragons. Yeah, actually, I think I can. I don't think you got a say in this matter. I don't think you're gonna be getting to them. Alright, there's one. Here's another one. Are they planning to scale the outer wall? Death to the dragons! Yeah, I don't think we're having any of that. Dragons are not dying on my watch today. Okay, one more. Where is the last one? Oh, maybe... There you are. Where are the dragons? We must kill the dragons. Nope, again, none of that. You're not killing dragons on my watch. They have done nothing unjustified to you as far as I'm aware. So back off. All we did on their behalf was just kill your god who was actively causing massive problems for everyone. Alright then. Gulen Kambi, good news. Oh, I am down 1 level from where I need to be. Alright, Gulen Kambi, I've dealt with the Gnath. They should not be bothering you anymore. I no longer sense their presence. Ravana and his thralls are a nuisance I am glad to be rid of, if only briefly. Thank you. Alright, and the last one in her Gnath chain. Fit to be tied. Gulen Kambi seems unusually irritable. My muscles grow stiff and my joints ache, and the Gnath, their incessant clicking is insufferable. I need a Gron Mar. It blooms in the cavern of Estai. Bring it to me. You need a flower to soothe your headache, I believe. Or I assume. Alright, then up to Estai we go. If you're going on foot, you just want to take the bridge across from where Gulen Kambi was. And then the path up from there leads to... Estai. Actually, wait, are we too high up? Or is that just because we're flying? No, I think we're in the right cave. We should be good. There's a Gron Mar. What does that do? I suppose we'll find out when we bring it back to Gulen Kambi. Alright, I bring to you a nice helping of Gron Mar. What does it do, actually? Do you have what I require? I do. A Dravanian Forlands flower whose Dragonspeak name roughly translates into Summer Tree. Ah, such sweet savor. Thank you, I can feel the knots in my muscles uncoil. My body has grown rigid, confined to this tower, but now I can endure my watch a while longer. Fair enough, just a relaxant. Alright, 5 more quests for today, and they're all coming from this quest chain. Gulen Kambi needs someone to deliver a message. The stench of man, yet somehow different. Ah, companion to his ale. Very well, I would ask you a favor. My child now explores the wilderness. I would task him with the hunt for today's meal, but he has yet to return. Seek the dragon Kalmeek. Tell him he must hunt. Alright then, let's go track down Kalmeek. Up to the northeast, it appears. And yeah, Gulenkambi can't exactly leave. She's watching over the eggs, so... It's up to us. It's up to us, Kalmeek, to find food for you and your mother. You are no creature of this land. Who are you? What are you? No wings, no fangs, no scales like a beast, so a man then. A man from Ishgard. Stay away. Honestly, reasonable. Very reasonable, but I'm not here to hurt you. I'm actually here to deliver a message. Come no closer, man of Ishgard. I will not be your trophy nor your meal. I mean, I did come here about meals, but not for you to be one. If you would just stay still and listen to me for a moment, I have a message for you. Where did you go? Are you hiding? You are hiding! Fine, do what you will, but you will not have the satisfaction of battle. I'm not here to fight you. Your mother wants a meal. A message from Mother? So you are not an enemy then. If you would speak with me, then first a test. Catch me if you can. I just did! Twice! Alright, Kalmeek. Where did you wander off to? There you are, hiding again. Quite perceptive. What is your name? I'm Satora Lanzi. Satora? Heh, a strange name. Ow! Rude! Extremely rude! How dare you! Okay, let's try that again. A strange name. You will not find me this time, Satora. Extremely rude. Alright, just gotta find Kalmeek one last time. Where could you have possibly gone? Interesting, so you're not as slow as I thought. Very well, you will make a fine partner. You may call me Kalmeek. So you are a child of man? I've never met your kind before. Truly a peculiar breed you are. Now speak, what is the message you bring from Mother? Tell me what she would have me do and it will be done. She needs a meal! She's hungry! Your mother's hungry! And you're busy playing games! Kalmeek wishes to hear his mother's request. What word do you bring from Mother? She's hungry! I see, she bids me hunt for today's meal. Then hunt I must. Come, we will catch fish at the river. Alright, fish it is. Are you sure fish will be enough? Your mother is quite a bit larger than you. And fish don't tend to be particularly large. I would think feeding her something that feeds on the fish, like maybe, I'm guessing maybe myosids? Or bears? Maybe a Ninkinanka? But sure, we can hunt fish. Mother asked that I hunt, but I have never dared to hunt alone. The elders would lie in wait for their prey, using the flesh of clearwater nankas as bait to draw them out. Pluck one from the river and lay it along the rocks. When suitable prey approaches, strike it down. Alright, let's help you hunt. Alright, Ninkinanka down. And that spawned the Clearwater Nanka. There you are. Or maybe the Nanka was already there and I just didn't see it behind the Ninkinanka. There we are. Let's lay it down as bait. And I guess you're a rather large fish. You may do as bait. Or sorry, not as bait, as food. Alright, Kalmeek, how was that? Think that'll be enough for you? You make a fine hunter, Satora. Take this meat to Mother. I wish to try hunting alone. Alright. As long as you stay safe. We're probably gonna want to come back and check on him, huh? Alright, back to Gulinkambi. Gulinkambi, I return! I bring some food from your son, from Kalmeek. Though he ran off to do some hunting on his own. Do you think that's wise? Did you find Kalmeek? Has he taken up the hunt? He has, and we caught this juggle fillet together. Clean and fillet, a single adult juggil can feed an entire extended family of Lalafels. You hunted in his stead. I apologize. He is but 30 years old and still has much to learn. But I see that you have gained his trust. Very good indeed. Alright then. Yeah, he does have a bit to learn, but he is at least trying to hunt on his own, which is respectable. Let's go catch up with him and see what he wants us to do next. Also, 30 years old. God, he's older than Satora. He's my age! I turned 30 just a few days ago! Ah! And yet he is an infant. Because dragons are ridiculously long-lived, as we've established. Kalmeek looks to be in a state of panic. Satora, I need your help! What's up? Brother has been gravely injured. I fear he will not survive long in such a weakened state. He must feed to regain his strength. Meet me at the river. We will gather food for him. Hurry, to the river down south. Your brother? Okay. Sure, let's hurry on over. All the way down to the river. Alright, made it back to the river where we first did our hunt. Kalmeek, where is your brother? I guess we're catching the food first. Good, you are here. Let us hunt Jagil and Loicton. They are brother's favorite and easy prey besides. The Loictons graze north of here, but I am forbidden from traveling so far upstream. You must hunt one for me. I will remain here and hunt the Jagil. Go swiftly. Reasonable. Alright, we'll split up the work and be able to catch plenty of food for your brother. Loictons, hello there. Are they not technically closer to Anyx Trine than... You don't want me to fight these Loictons. Got it. Still, this is closer to Anyx Trine. You'd think it would technically be more allowed, but... I guess the concern is less flight distance for dragons and more walking distance for man who may come nearby. Oh, there's the full-grown Loicton. You are very large. And we pissed off all the Ninky Nunkas as well, because of course we did. We just can't have any fun without pissing everyone off, I see. There we go, thank goodness. Okay, back to Kalmeek. Hello there, Kalmeek. I bring to you Loicton meat. Plenty of it. You hunt well, Satora. Good work. I too have caught a veritable bounty. Quickly, let us take these to brother. He rests just beyond the mouth of Morn outside Anyx Trine. If he's resting in Morn, doesn't that imply he's expecting to... You know what? We're not gonna question it. We're just gonna go find out for ourselves what's going on. But I'm worried if the injuries are that serious. Alright, made it to Morn, and there they are. Oh, you do not look good. Olaz, are you okay? Ugh, the pain. Kalmeek, do you have the food? Give me the Loicton meat. I will feed it to him. We got it right here. Taken from the foreleg of a Loicton, an ancient breed of sheep once believed extinct. This particular cut of meat has a thin covering of fat which adds flavor when braised. Brother, I bring you food. Eat and regain your strength. Call, my brother. These wounds will not be mended by food. I must rest to... Wait, who is that with you? A man? Why do you consort with this filth? Were these beasts slain by her hand? I will not demean myself by eating meat butchered by this creature. Who do you think had dealt me these wounds but her kind? We hunt for food, for the survival of our kind, but they hunt for blood, striking without hesitation, assuming all of our kind to be their enemy. Men howled and cheered as I fell into the snows of Kurthus. I was fortunate to escape with my life. Men cannot be trusted, none of them. It is only a matter of time before even she turns on you. But Satora's been so kind to me, I don't understand. It's really complicated. Excuse me, I need time to think on brother's words. Olaz? Can't read today for some reason. Let it be known that I will not hurt your brother, and I completely understand why you hold a grudge against me. I bear no ill will to you, but I understand and do not fault you for bearing ill will towards me. Alright, Kalmeek, are you doing alright? If you don't want to talk to me, I understand. I'd rather the hatred not spread from generation to generation, but you get it. Oh, Satora, I've given thought to brother's words, and I'm sorry. You have been very kind, but he would not lie to me. I must ask you to leave. Shame. Anything I can do for you before I go? Any last tasks for me? Kalmeek is looking at us with unease. Tell me, Satora, what would have happened had we met under different circumstances? Would you have attacked me like those men attacked brother? Perhaps that is better left unanswered. I doubt any answer could soothe my troubled mind. I gotta say, I love that the people in this world are somehow capable of speaking in bold text whenever they say the name of an emotion that can be expressed. I choose to believe that they are speaking in bold text. I just want to know what that sounds like. You would still help us after everything brother said? I was wrong to have doubted you. Not all men are the same. Some are cruel, like those who hurt my brother, but you are not like them. And with your help, we will heal brother, and he too will understand this. Let us speak with mother. She will know of a way to heal him. Hopefully she does. I'm very glad, Kalmeek, that you are wise enough, even at your young age of 30. It's really hard not to laugh at saying that, but like for dragons, it's true. That you're able to understand that there is nuance to the situation, and it's fucking complicated. I know nothing in the ways of healing, but mother is sure to know. Satora, Kalmeek, you seem ill at ease. Tell me what has happened. Attacked in Kurthus, he was warned not to venture near Ishgard. He pays for his disobedience in blood. Time may heal his wounds, or it may not. Olaz will sleep until he recovers, or he will sleep for eternity. Whatever is to become of his injuries, we do not interfere. However, if you are determined to seek the medicines of man, there may be a way. Long ago, a man once labored to grant dragons succor. The fruits of his research may still linger engraved upon stone. You must find the place he once called home, a hovel of rocks high along the mountainside. Thank you, Mother. We will find it. Alright, Kalmeek, you ready to get searching? I have seen the place she speaks of. The path is narrow, but I can take you there. Meet me outside where the mountain path first parts. Well, she did discourage us from interfering. I'm glad she was like, at least, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, there is possibly a medicine that can help. It does seem that dragons are very prideful, but they're not so prideful that they won't at least implicitly ask for help. Follow me. Alright, I'm following all the way up the mountain. Ooh, it is a very narrow path indeed. And here we go. Here's the switchback. I could just fly directly there, but I at least want to show the path. Pretend we walked it. There you are, Kalmeek. This is the way. Come, we must go further. Alright, well, we should at least be almost there, hopefully. This is a very long path. He lived way up here in the mountain. There you are. We must descend to the path below, but it's not much farther. Be careful. I'm sorry, we're gonna drop? Alright then. At least it's not a lethal drop, but it's still quite the drop. I was wondering how you were intended to get up here. Okay. I see, so this eventually connects back up to the path to the Iron Feast. And there's the house. This is the place Mother spoke of, though I'm not sure what we're looking for. Here, let me take a look. She said it may be carved on the stone? Ah! Alright, found the research. This is the research? Excellent, let us hasten back to Mother. She will know what to do with it. Alright, back to Gulankambi then. Hopefully she's willing to tell us what to do with it. Alright, Gulankambi, I return with the research. Show what we found to Mother. She will know what must be done. Hopefully. Did you find that which you sought? I did. The weathered and worn letters carved upon the stone can still be made out beneath patches of lichen. It appears to be an accounting of dragons being granted succor by an Elezen healer. These markings, yes, this is his work. You knew the person who made this? Aye, I did. He was a dear friend from another age, an age when man and dragon yet lived together in harmony. He labored to prolong our longevity when his was all too fleeting. An interesting man. Though he is no longer of this world, it gladdens me to know his efforts will not be wasted. Alright then, what do we need to do? Gulankambi is prepared to see the healing of man in action. Dragons follow the natural order. However, if you wish to heal Olaz, I will not forbid it. Take Kull with you and prepare the remedy inscribed on the tablet. Alright, you ready, Kull? At last we can help brother. Tell me, Satora, what is required for this remedy to work? Well, let's see. Centuries of wind and rain have worn the tablet glyphs, but we managed to discern the remedy calls for wyvern tail. Wyvern tails? A peculiar name for a peculiar plant. They grow mainly near trees to the northeast where water pours in the great ruins. Take what you can find from there. I will search them along the cliffs up above. When you found the wyvern tails, which are not tails of a wyvern, bring them back here. Take care, Satora. God, how fucked up would that be? How fucked up would that be if it was the actual tails of an actual living wyvern? That's fucked! And I'm very glad that it's a plant! Okay, all the way over to the Iron Feast then. This waterfall is truly fascinating, the way it comes down in these multiple separated sections. I'm pretty sure that's the normal way waterfalls come down, but unfortunately, I haven't really gone to see too many waterfalls in my life for some reason. Alright, let's pluck ourselves some wyvern tails, which are not the tails of a wyvern, and all the way back to Kalmeek. Alright, I got the primary ingredient. Hopefully this is what we need. Were you able to find the wyvern tails? I fear they grow in short supply. I got it right here. Excellent, there was but a small helping along the cliffs, but I found them. Now, how do we prepare the remedy? Well, let's see. Infusion? I'm not familiar with this infusion. This sounds like work that cannot be done alone, but requires the skillful hands of man. I will leave this next step to you, Satora. When you are finished, return here with the remedy. Alright then, let's go over to see if anyone in Camp Tailfeather is able to help us. Hopefully we can get away with not telling them what exactly this is for, otherwise we might be in trouble. Alright, we are ending up at the camp just southeast of Tailfeather, and speaking to Leonulf again. Well, hello there, what brings you to these parts? I'm looking for a way to infuse these wyvern tails. Using my pot? I suppose, but mind telling me what you plan to do with it? We're trying to make a medicine, I suppose? An unusual medicine, I guess. Alright. We got our medicine. Back to Kalmeek once more. Alright, Kalmeek, you ready to go heal your brother? Is the infusion complete? I wish to see what the remedy looks like. Excellent work, you never cease to impress me, but how do we use this to help brother? I'm actually not sure, either we spread it on the wound or we have him drink it. I see, merely pouring that over the wounds will promote healing and ease brother's pain? This is good. Keeping the wounds clean will be easy, letting him recover much faster. Let us be off to mourn then, the sooner brother is healed the better. Alright. Let's do it! Hopefully he will accept the medicine. There's a very real chance that he will not. But hey, at least we're trying. Oh, he is out like a light. Tread softly lest we wake him. Now pour the remedy over his wounds. Without his consent, I must note. Oh, we need to... No, wait, hold on. I just have my camera aimed too far down. There, let's use the infusion. Is the remedy working? Can you see any changes in brother? It's usually not that immediate, but... it looks like it's working. Something protruding from the wounds? Please remove them if you can. Thank you, Satora. That should do well to ease brother's pain and let the remedy take hold quicker. Why do you disturb me from rest? And you dare insult me by bringing that despicable filth with you. Can you not see the pain I am... The pain. It's gone. Listen, brother. Satora's treated you with medicine and removed the strange objects embedded in your flesh. A wasted effort. A dragon needs only sleep to mend its wounds, not the foolish tricks of man. Foolish tricks like removing a foreign object which is actively penetrating my skin and scales. Brother, please hear me. It is true we dragons heal with sleep, but it requires time we cannot afford. Would you willingly choose to lie here writhing in agony? With only claws and fangs, I could do nothing but watch you suffer. But Satora has helped you in ways no dragons can. I cannot deny there are men who mean to do us harm, but brother, surely you understand now that there are those who would aid us. Can you not see that Satora is a friend to us? Make no mistake, brother. Her kindness does not atone for the evils I have suffered, for our kin slain by the men of Ishgard. But as man has drawn my blood, man has also granted me succor. Your kindness will not be forgotten, Satora. Thank you. Times are not what they once were, that much is clear. Trust does not come to me quite so easily, but I will give thought to the matter of men. That is all I could ask for, brother. Thank you. Come, Satora, let us tell Mother that the remedy was a success. There's a joke. There's two jokes I could make here, and I'm trying to think of the right way to phrase them. But I don't think I can phrase them in a way that won't come out completely not the way I intend to. So I'm gonna play it cautiously and just not make the jokes. But you could hear the gears turning probably. Your expression tells me much. I see the remedy was effective. With all Oz recovered. It's not a hard name, Satora. How are you getting this wrong? I would take back the tablet. Yeah, of course, here you are. Though he has long since perished, his legacy will live on in his work. A boon to our kind. I will keep close guard over it. When man and dragon at last make amends, there may come a time when we have need of its knowledge. This time, I will make sure it is not so uneasily reached. A place where even unwinged allies will not labor to retrieve it. Thank you, Satora. I hope you are but the first of many to befriend Kalmeek, and someday the rest of our kind. We are in your debt, Satora. It will take time, but your kindness will be repaid. Until we meet again. Alright, let's take the... I'm gonna take the Cross Ether. And that is it for the side quest of the Ravanian Forelands for the time being. More will unlock in time, but that time is not yet. So next time on Final Fantasy XIV, more main story as we continue looking for the mongrel to put together a coup in Ishgard. I'll see everyone next time for political chaos. Or maybe just more investigation, we'll see.